I'm one of the top loan officers in the country with over 20 years of experience. Believe me, I've heard a ton of mortgage myths. Most still don't make any sense, but some, believe it or not, do hold some water.
You need perfect credit to get a mortgage.
That's a 4 out of 10. I've helped people with high 500s and low 600 credit scores buy a home. So there are ways for them to buy. Now, they may pay a little bit higher interest rate. Point is, perfect credit isn't always a requirement.
You should always choose the lowest interest rate.
And that's a 6. Now, it does sound true that the lowest interest rate always wins, but sometimes you're going to pay more for that rate. And it may not make sense to pay more up front to save a little bit every month. You need to run your numbers.
You can't buy a home if you're self-employed.
That's a 3 out of 10. You certainly can. You just need to have good numbers, good time in the business, and the right lender. I've helped tons of people who are self-employed buy a home.
Your pre-approval is basically a done deal.
That's a 2. A pre-approval means that you're on the right track. Nothing's guaranteed. What some people don't realize is you can be on the cusp of being approved. And I've seen people lose homes because they didn't realize how fragile their approval was.
You should talk to multiple lenders.
That's a 9 out of 10. You absolutely should, because not every lender has the same fees, programs, or rates. Even more important, the right lender can be the difference between your offer getting accepted from a seller or rejected. But believe it or not, who your lender is matters. I've seen people lose homes because they're working with the wrong lender and the seller goes with the other guy. So if you're unsure what's myth and what's real, DM me real plan and we'll go over what you're planning on doing. No catch, but I'll give you real advice.